Now, one thing that I'm doing is I'm canceling all my podcasts. I have over 15 podcasts booked. I'm literally just canceling them. Done. I hate to say it, and I'm gonna message each person and apologize for wasting their time. And the podcast at this moment is not going to get me results in my marketing agency. The one thing that's going to get me results is sales, contacting people, reaching out to people, pitching them daily. And I'm not doing that because I'm doing podcasts. I'm researching guests on podcasts. I'm editing videos on podcasts. I'm doing thumbnails for my podcast. The list goes on. Everything right now is about the podcast, when ideally the main core things I need to be working on is bettering my product, getting better at delivering my product and services, and making sales. None of that includes a podcast. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to cancel that. I appreciate everyone who's joining on live with me right now. Hunter, appreciate you. You got it, brother. What niche of marketing? So I'm actually in the coaching and consulting space. My goal is to work with coaches and consultants, helping them scale their business with paid ads. And I've connected with a lot of these people through my podcast. I literally connected with a lot of these people through my podcast. And the thing is, I don't have no clear process to going from podcast to closed deal. And one thing the podcast actually does, other than I really am connecting with high value people on my podcast, but it limits me because I can only really talk to 1 to 2 people per week. And then the rest of my time is doing video editing when I really need to be focusing on how I'm going to deliver these people results. So I love my podcast, and it will come back one day. It really, really will come back one day. I know the power of YouTube, and I know the power of like getting content out there, which is why I'm doing this live series of $0 to $10,000 per month. Why not use outsourced editors on Fiverr? Can get it edited for $10, brother. Yes, I know I can edit my podcast on Fiverr, but I'm spending hours researching my guest. I'm spending hours trying to make a podcast like Joe Rogan, trying to make it better. What questions should I ask them? Am I doing this right? Like, there's a lot that actually goes into making a podcast than you actually think. So let me break this down for you real quick. I work a job Monday. So I am a closing manager at a bar, and I work from 6 p.m. all the way till 4 a.m. I'm off Tuesday. I take this time to spend with my girlfriend. Like, this is our day off. We spend this and we make sure we bond. We go do activities. We go out of town. We do different things on this day, and we make sure this is our day. Because if I don't do that, then I won't have a relationship either. So that has been successful. Then I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday. Tuesday, Wednesday are my only 2 days off that I can actually use to grow my business. And I've been using those to do a podcast, which has nothing to do with getting clients results and pitching deals. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I work from around 2 p.m. at the bar all the way to 4 a.m. So literally I have like a few hours during the week that I work on my agency, which is like 2 hours a day or 1 to 2 hours a day. And then I really only have 2 days off. If I'm spending those 2 days off on my podcast, I'm not doing the right activities. This is from a high level call I did with my mentor. So even if I pay editors to edit my videos and pay them on Fiverr, it's still something that I'm thinking about. It's going to take me time, attention, and I'm not, the biggest thing, the very, 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 very biggest thing is when I'm doing the podcast, I'm not able to pitch enough deals. I'm only pitching 2 a week. At that rate, I'm literally moving at a snail's turtle pace, and I probably won't get results until 10 years. 10 years, my podcast probably will start delivering me results. So I wanted to start this new series because I do know the power of YouTube and keeping content out there and keeping my face out there. And I really want to share my journey of what it is actually taking to really grow an agency.